morning, my little coffee beans, and welcome to Madeline's Life Management. Today, I'm going to be talking about the best teas for pregnancy. So the first one I'm going to start with is actually Nettle Leaf tea. So this one...
What?
Yeah, what?
Nettle?
Yeah.
Like the stuff that gives you a rash?
Does it?
Yeah, nettle like hurts.
Oh. Well, in a tea, it's great. Nettle leaf tea actually reduces the risk of hemorrhoids because it strengthens the blood vessels. Nettle leaf is also a great tea to continue after you give birth because it increases the amount of breast milk produced. And so also you want to start this. I'm probably going to drink it through my entire pregnancy and then after, but this is one that's, ooh, the gnat came back. But the gnat came back. Yeah, let me see. This is what Blake just pulled up. This is what happens if you touch nettle leaf. Here you go, thanks, hon. But it's great to drink in a tea. But yeah, you don't want to like smear it over your body.
You goof.
Yep. It also reduces leg cramps and other muscle spasms because of the high calcium content. I do realize the irony of drinking coffee while talking about teas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes, I used to drink 8 cups of coffee a day, easily. Not anymore. Now I'm doing like 1 pot. No, I'm just kidding. So it also reduces the risk of hemorrhage, and this is because of the high iron content in nettle leaf. And also, iron is one of the nutrients that Americans don't get enough of. The next one I'm going to talk about is raspberry leaf tea. Now this one is a notorious tea that is wonderful for pregnancy for a lot of reasons. A misconception is that you can only drink raspberry leaf tea in the 3rd trimester, and that is incorrect. You can drink raspberry leaf tea throughout your entire pregnancy and during postpartum. Because of the positive effects on the uterus, before you go into labor, people at first said don't drink raspberry leaf during the first 2 trimesters because they don't want the uterus softening. And actually, raspberry leaf works to prevent miscarriage. It also prevents hemorrhaging, which, I mean, I think about. And raspberry leaf is wonderful for reducing morning sickness. So in the morning, if you're feeling a little queasy, sipping on some raspberry leaf tea is a wonderful alternative to maybe a really sweet candy or coffee, because a lot of the time if you have morning sickness, you don't want coffee. It also reduces pain during labor because it tones the muscles of the uterus. And that is kind of what raspberry leaf tea is known for during pregnancy, and that's the main reason that people drink it. And then it also has all these other wonderful health benefits. Raspberry leaf also supports breast milk production, so this is another tea that is also wonderful before and again after labor. So next I'm going to talk about rooibos tea. To be completely honest, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I think I'm probably not. But this is actually a tea that I first got into because of the pregnancy health benefits, and then will continue using because of just the health benefits in general. It does all of these amazing things, and it's also wonderful when you're trying to get back in shape during postpartum because it supports your metabolic rate and function. So this is a wonderful tea, and it also is the closest to the flavoring and taste of black tea of the other teas, but of course none of the teas I'm going to talk about today have any caffeine. This specific one I got on Amazon. I got all these teas on Amazon, and this one is the South African red tea, and it really has a beautiful flavor, very rich, like black tea. Something that I found really, really cool about this tea is that the health benefits carry over to children, and this is actually approved as safe for children to drink. So I thought that was really, really cool. And this is also wonderful to drink before bedtime because it does help calm the body. This tea has calcium, magnesium, and loads of other antioxidants, and magnesium is super, super, super important during pregnancy. And actually the best way to absorb magnesium is to put it on the skin, but often, unless you live close to an ocean, that's just not really an option. You can get some creams that have magnesium in them, which I want to look into, but I have a cream right now and I want to use all of that cream before I get another cream. This tea also has positive effects on digestion, and it can ease acid reflux and colic, which I think is wonderful. And it also is a great tea to drink during your pregnancy, after your pregnancy, and then you can even let your little kiddos drink it. The one thing I would say is to make sure and brush your teeth, because tea actually stains even worse than coffee. So just be cognizant of that. No one wants to go around with yellow teeth. And of course, because of the calcium, magnesium, and the other wonderful things in this tea, it can strengthen your bones and your baby's bones. Okay, so the next tea I want to talk about is this first trimester herbal tea. And herbal teas are great during pregnancy because there are, of course, teas that you should stay away from, like green tea and stuff. But the benefits are just on the side of the box, and it's relief from morning sickness, relief from nausea, release from heartburn, release from anxiety, it improves sleep, prenatal nutrients, relief from pregnancy-related discomfort, and it maximizes the absorption of the nutrients. And then of course on the side you have what kinds of teas are in here, and you have ginger, which explains the nausea and morning sickness relief. It has alfalfa, which is kind of fun. We feed alfalfa to our goats. It has lemon balm, nettle, oat straw.
Nettle?
Yeah. Raspberry, rose petal, and spearmint. And I know spearmint is one that is, of course, known to be really good for pregnancy, but personally, I don't love peppermint and spearmint tea. This tea was not overwhelmingly spearmint. I've obviously tried all of these teas and they're all delicious. So I saved this one for last because this actually was my favorite tea. I had all these teas plain without sugar, and this is Get Ready for Labor Sweet Peach Pregnancy Labor and Delivery Tea. So this tea is wonderful when you're kind of getting to like 34 weeks. I might actually start it at like 32 weeks, to be quite honest, just because I want to really give my body everything it needs before. And then it says it supports healthy labor, supports female system, and can be served hot or cold. And this one, although it's delicious hot, is just so divine cold. And this also has red raspberry, nettle, chamomile, stevia leaves, peach pieces, oat straw, and rooibos. It does not have chemicals, sugar, caffeine, preservatives, peanuts, animal products, or dairy. That's important to you. So this one was super, super yummy, and I won't just drink this one. I'll be drinking this one along with the other ones. So this one's just a really delicious one that I feel like would go really well with a meal or at the end of the day, especially because it can be served cold. It's just kind of a different vibe than the other ones. So if you want something cold and refreshing and you want to get your water, this is a great tea to drink. Thank you so, so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.